Hello again, everybody. Dan John here from danjohnuniversity.com. I want to talk about something I don't think I've ever talked about in my career, but it's something that's kind of fun to talk about. So I have a dog, and most of the time he's running around, but with the weather being so hot, we had that massive, some people think it might have been a tornado, some people thought it was a burst of some kind. But my whole neighborhood, the trees are knocked down everywhere. We have massive forest fires to the west of us, and so it's really smoky. It's humid. It's for Utah. So poor little Sirius Black, I've got him in the house staying, which is cool. But people have noticed, and I've gotten little comments that Sirius looks better. And I thought, man, okay. Then I thought about what I've done, and well, what I've done is I took some advice from the doctor and I changed food a while ago. He had been babysat by somebody for a month when we were on a road trip, and he had put on about 12 pounds in a month. Now, at a dog who weighs about 80 pounds, basically you're putting a gun to the dog, and you're playing Russian roulette. So when I saw him, he looked like a hairy barrel with little legs coming out. So we had to change some things. Also, too, he was limping all the time. So my doctor got me to give him, start giving chondroitin and fish oil, and basically these chewies for dogs with the exact same stuff that's in this stuff that I use called Move Free. My good friend Kyle gives me this stuff. He gives it to me for free because I'm kind to him. And it's, it's that stuff. I mean, it's all over the counter. I'm telling you the brand Move Free for no reason, but it's chondroitin and it's glucosamine. My dog and I take our vitamins each day at the same time. And I got to tell you something funny. He looks better when he runs and walks, but that's only half of it. So joint health is half of it. The other thing I did for him is I found this brand of Purina dog food called Superfood Blend. It's salmon, and it's egg, and it's pumpkin, and I give him the same amount he's always eating, plus his chondroitin pills. And it got me to think, well, wait a second, I'm thinking to myself, if my dog looks better, runs better, clearly moves better, I know he has to feel better by taking a couple of chondroitins and glucosamines and fish oils every day. And then I changed his diet to something that's has fish, and it has pumpkin, and it has eggs, less grain, more. It makes me think, Danny, maybe the people I work with might want to try this same idea of eating food that's good for them, that makes them move better and feel better. The reason I share this with you is that throughout my whole career, people have always asked me supplement questions. I'm not a big fan of taking supplements. Supplement. Now, it's true. In the past, I've asked my athletes to take, back in the day, this is 30 years ago, vitamin E and vitamin C, and then later we stopped doing that. I've had my athletes take potassium. And then later on, we found it was easily available in the foods they were eating, like the potato family and things like that. And yeah, I've had my athletes take magnesium. I'm still a big believer for athletes in magnesium. But frankly, you can get magnesium now in a lot of other resources. And I still think, I'm not by the way, vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin D, especially if you live in Utah in the winter. Magnesium, potassium, none of those are bad. I have found with my teenage athletes that fish oil helps with their complexions, and my thought is always this: the skin is the largest organ of the body, and if the skin is we're talking about acne, teenage acne, if their skin gets better because of taking fish oil, then I can sort of think that maybe downstream the rest of their organs are doing better. And of course, if you want to be a great thrower, you have to be healthy, and you have to keep coming back for more. So I guess what I'm saying is that, yeah, supplements used wisely for good purposes have value, but make sure you take them, well, as prescribed, or as on the bottle, and you have some kind of before and after test on it. It took me probably 3 or 4 weeks to notice the move free starting to act. I have a theory about things. If it happens if you take a pill and something changes instantly, it's illegal. If it changes you in a couple days, it's probably banned. And if it takes a couple of months to notice any changes in a positive direction, it's usually probably something that's not that far from nature. For my joint health, I have discovered that losing weight is number one. Losing weight is the best way to help your joints. Number two is I do Tim Anderson's original strength. That would be the second thing that just seems to simply help. Number three, I try to eat fermented foods daily. For me, it's kimchi and sauerkraut. I try to have a vegetable-rich diet, and I eat appropriate proteins, and I drink a lot of water.